Okay, so we have 10 things that we should not do, 10 things that we should do, and things that we should cultivate. All right. So we can put like this. We can then 10 things or like evil, not to do, and not to do. 10 things that you should do, and then you should cultivate. So if you can understand this, so these are the teachings of all the Buddhas. So that's according to Dhammapada, verse 183. So Dhammapada is a it's a book. It's very small book, but it's actually you can say it's the most famous book because it translated to about 40 languages in the whole world. It's a very small one. And in the some of the stone inscription they found, like in Afghanistan or in a very far place, they even can find Dhammapada words. And it's so famous that why? Because it contains very wise saying like this Sapa. Sapa means avoid. If you look at it, it actually talking about avoid all evil. Okay? All evil, don't do. And then the kusala upasampada means do all the good that you can. And then purify the mind. What kind of mind? It's your own mind. Okay. So it's the Pali can then translate purify your own mind because the Pali word is Sachita. And then Ektam Buddhana Sasana, the Buddha's teaching. So the word Sasana, like we say, Buddha Sasanam Chiram Titato. So it's talking about all the Buddha teaching, not in this Buddha, but also the past Buddha and future Buddha. So whatever Buddha appear, they will teach the same thing. The message of the Buddha is very clear. We should not do something that harmful to others, harmful to ourselves. And we should always do good because it helps us and help others. And we should do something that's meditation to purify the mind. So it's very easy. So in fact, if you look at this, we are talking about avoid evil means 5 precepts. Not by keeping 5 precepts, we automatically can avoid evil. And do good means do the 10 wholesome deeds. And purify the mind actually is only means meditation. Because only meditation that you really can purify the mind. Okay. Right, so let's go for this. So this, the Pali word for good deeds is called kusala, right? Kusala. So the Pali word is punya. Now, punya actually we call it merit. Okay, so merit have few words. One is punya, another one is called patik. Okay, so you can find this word patik dana. Patik and punya same. It is a merit, the meaning of merit. So punya kriya. Punya kriya means then kriya is action. So action for merit. Watu is a ground or objects. So just say 10 wholesome deeds, good deeds. Sometimes we use the word, there are various translations. Sometimes we use wholesome. Sometimes we use the word the meritorious. The Pali is easy to understand. Kusala, right? Kusala means good. So dana, giving, sila, morality means giving here is very easy. You give to help people, give your belongings or give money or give whatever you can to help people. Sila is morality, keeping 5 precepts or meditation time 8%. Now, meditation we talk later. So meditation is a mental development. So which is a better translation than meditation. Now, respect reverence means respect the elders and so on. Then you help others, service, assistance, or help. So we call Vyavasa. So this also used in Myanmar words also. Now, Pati Dana. Pati is married. So Dana is giving. So sometimes we use the word like sharing or married, or for those who pass away, sometimes we use the word transfer or marriage. But actually the meaning is literally same. So if you look at the Pali word, actually you can just say even the word giving or marriage. Giving or marriage is very straightforward. Then you have this is also another word, pati and anumodana. Anumodana means you rejoice. So when people are doing good deeds, instead of feeling jealousy, we rejoice on their good deeds. So for example, you go to temple, you cook, and then you go and see other people, oh, their food is better, then you feel jealous, like this. So it's a not good feeling. So instead of feeling jealous, okay, you rejoice, the brother or sister, they're offering more than you, their food is better than you. Okay. Or you can see people are like you give 100, people giving 1,000, that kind of thing. So instead of being jealous, so we rejoice on the merits. So it's a patik and anumodana because it's the Pali word patik, anumodana rejoice. So these two actually is actually more on the same nature like giving. Their mind is more generous. All right. Now, listening to the Dhamma and teaching on the Dhamma. So these are more on wisdom. So these two will develop our wisdom. Like now you are listening to Dhamma to know what you should do, what you should not do, what is the right thing you should do. All these 10 unwholesome, 10 wholesome, you are listening to get the right view. So these are listen to Dhamma. Now, teaching a Dhamma means you share the Dhamma as you can, like you share with your relatives, your friends, or over Facebook or whatever. Okay, so these two are under wisdom. So this is also wisdom also. It's very important to straighten our view. It means that free from the wrong view. Right view means believe in karma. Okay? Believe in karma, you understand about the vipassana, like Four Noble Truths, and then understand about Noble Eightfold Path, and view on like vipassana to have right view about what is vipassana, the right way to practice, and so on. So there are many right views. Okay. And there's a 10 on good one. So we just sum up. So 10 on good one, if you look at it, it's more on dana, more on sila, and also bhavana. So these three are the most fundamental. So anything you do, there will be some dana, sila, and bhavana. So respect, all this is some they say under sila morality also. So these two, sharing merits, giving merits, and rejoicing merits, is much more on dana. So listening to Dhamma, teaching Dhamma is much more on wisdom. So strengthen one's view also on wisdom. Okay, so it's easy to understand. Now, these are 10 unwholesome things that we should avoid. And then you can see that actually the first bodily is same with the 5 precepts: killing, stealing, sexual misconduct. Okay, killing is including like harming any living beings. Because the Pali word pana means breeding those animals or small insects that can breathing in, breathing out. So it does not include like virus or bacteria because they do not have life. Okay, and then so taking what is not given because the Pali word is adina. Adina means dina is give. So adina means not give. Okay, and you can see the word dana. Dana is give. So adana means take. So adana, taking. Adina. Adina means not given. So taking what is not given. So that's stealing, or we call it unlawful possession. Then sexual misconduct, immoral means like having too much sexual activities also can because it make the mind very confused. Or having one partner and looking for another partner. Okay. Now, so on speech, there will be 4. So telling lies, derisive or slandering. Harsh speech means abusive, like calling people the animal's name and so on. And frivolous talk means chattering. We call it the talk that have no point. Actually, sometimes maybe we can use the word gossip, It can be just talk with no purpose, but just to harm people. So these are 4. So under the body is 3. Killing, stealing, sexual misconduct. Under verbal is 4. And then mental is 3. So this is same like the 3 roots of evil. First is the greed. Second is the root of hatred. And normally we have, you all know, like 3 poison, like greed, hatred, delusion. So this will be covetousness is under greed. this hatred or evil. So it's a second root. And then this is a same with the ignorance. Okay, so three roots of evil you can see here. Now, covetousness means it's kind of desire, even though this is under mental. It can be affected because when we think about something long time, maybe a child, he look at a handphone or somebody, handphone belongs to somebody. So he has the wish, I want to possess the handphone. So after a while, he think about it for a long time. Then when the owner is not around, he will go and take it. Why? Because he had this covetousness already. So this is a hatred evil is against the metta. So when somebody have no metta, so they have the wish want to harm. For example, like your house got many termite, you notice that your mind get very angry. Termite or mouse or lizard running around, so you can feel that your mind want to harm them, harm those animals. Okay, or somebody maybe scold you, so you feel that you want to pay back. All right. So the most important thing is the wrong view. Because if somebody don't believe in karma, they deny the karma. So they don't believe the bad result of the bad result of the bad deeds. So they will not avoid the bad deeds. And then because if they don't believe in karma, they also will not try to do good. No, that's how. So wrong view is actually the most harmful one. The moment you have wrong view, whatever you do will be upside down because you will not practice correctly. Okay, so these are this one, and actually in my basic Buddhism course, I will also cover all this because all these are very essential, very basic Buddhism that everybody should know because we can practice this 10 wholesome and we should try to avoid these 10 unwholesome. Okay, and finally we call it 10 perfection. Now, why we call it parami? Parami means something that we can fulfill it. All right. Because normally, after you take three refuges, after you're taking the five precepts, then the question is, what else should you do? What else should you do? Then you should do this because these are very wholesome things. So actually, when we look at this 10 perfection, it itself is a wholesome deeds. Like dana, you can see you have the dana also. It's a wholesome deed. Sila is also something good. Okay, panya also good. Nekama means letting go. Also good. Effort, kanti and so on. So you have these 10. So we call it dana, sila, nekama, then panya, viriya, kanti, satya, adhitana, metta, upeka. So either you try to memorize the Pali or you try to memorize the English. Uh, Actually, all these are easy. How I remember, because I remember the shortcut. I remember DSN, then PVK, SAMU. Okay, I remember the initial letter. So I remember Dana, Sila, Nikama, Panya, Viriya, Kanti, Satya, Aditana, Metta, Upeka. So that's how we learn. Because the moment because our mind is working in this way, to memorize 10 things at one time is very tiring. So if you ask the mind to remember three and four, so it's easier for the mind to memorize. Okay, and we look at this in terms of, we're going to same topic earlier on, right? So, five precept is avoid evil, then you are supposed to do good, and then you purify the mind. So now, under the doing good, we also got meditation. And when you purify the mind, it also means that you need to perfect your parami. Because you cannot just meditate without any parami. Okay. Now, when you meditation, you need, first thing that you go to any meditation center, the teacher will ask you to keep 8%, right? Or even at home, you need to practice 5%. Then when you need to renounce, that means that even like do fasting. So after lunch, no meal. So you renounce one meal. And then you sleep in a normal place, not comfortable, not so comfortable. It's just a normal place that you can sleep. And the rest of the time you practice sitting and walking. And then you need to have your effort. You need to bear with the hot and cold. Sometimes you need to bear with the mosquito bite because nowadays it start to rain. Sometimes we can see a small insects or something like look like mosquito. So previously I go to jungle, so by the time I come back, all start to mosquito bite already. Have the mosquito bite. So you need to have determination. Then you need to have loving kindness. Loving kindness is actually one of the very good meditation we can practice anytime. And then also for Vipassana, we need to do this. We need to have the Upekkha Parami. Because only in Vipassana, you really need to let go all your thoughts. Whenever you think about something, you have to don't follow the thoughts. You have to let go of it. Whenever you see something, you don't follow it. All right. Now, so when you practice meditation, you sit down and you just try few things. You need to have an effort on noting. You need to make determination that I will sit here for 1 hour or 45 minutes. Then you need to let go your comfort. This means that you sit down, even though it's hot, it's cold, whatever, you just need to bear with it. You need to let go. Let go your comfort, so renunciation. And then mostly is the last one for Vipassana, insight meditation. Whatever object come, the like, thoughts or feeling or itch or whatever, you just ignore it. Ignore it means sometimes we don't follow it. You just continue be mindful moment to moment. Present object is what? Okay, you just be mindful and the next object come, you just be mindful, be mindful. So actually you require a lot of equanimity. Or even when you see the breathing in, breathing out. So you maintain the mind here. So the mind will not be shaken. So another way we can say is like keep the mind in harmony. Right? So that don't let the mind shaken by desire or wish and so on. Okay. So when you fulfill the 10 parami, you are actually follow the Buddha's teaching. Avoid evil, do good, and then purify the mind. That means that including the 10 parami, 10 perfection. Okay, so it's a small basic Buddhism course, but I think it's good for people because I find that a lot of people they are lacking of some essential, very basic knowledge. So it's good to cover this topic. So next time when I do the basic Buddhism course, so we can talk about this and talk about others. All right. So any question about this? If not, we go for meditation already. Any question? All right. Okay. Now